Good morning, Taurus. Hey, it's Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. I hope you guys are doing great. So Chippy came in to say hello to you this morning, and Sparky too. But Chippy, runs the show here. He's the Spot On manager, so he gets his cookies first. Hey, Sparky, you want to come say hi to Taurus? Come on, there you go. Sparky's having a lazy morning. They're both kind of sleepy this morning. So we're going to dive into your reading, Taurus, and see what's coming up. Welcome to Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot, right? Okay, so let's get in here, Taurus, and see what's coming up for you. Thank you, Chippy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Did you eat your cookies? You did? Okay. Dogs, coffee, and tarot. Nothing better, right? We think it's a good way to start the morning. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, give me a little space here, Chippy. All right. Sometimes he pulls a card. I think he's like all up for it this morning. We'll see. He got really excited when he saw me, getting ready. Like, he knows. He just knows. Okay, wait a minute. I need some room. Okay. All right. Let's see what's coming for Taurus. So I like to pull the cards this way because I can feel the energy on them and kind of chat with you a little bit, tune in more while I'm pulling the cards. So let's see, you're just dying to do this? Do you really want to pull one? Which one? This one. All right, thank you, Chippy. All right, Chippy's starting right off for you guys with Seven of Swords. So we'll see where this goes. Seven of Swords can be in this deck. Here, you come over here. In this deck, it can be you protecting yourself from something. So Chippy's saying, shield yourself. You can see with this umbrella. So we'll see where this fits in. Okay, you go over there. You have your own channel, so you can pull cards on your channel. Okay. He's like, move over, Spot On. I'm going to do this. All right. Now, you stay over there. You've got your own show. And actually, I am going to put a link to Chippy's latest video that he did last week for you all at the end. So be sure and look, because there's a surprise from Chippy at the end, okay? Right? All right. This is my channel. So, Taurus, this is feeling very interesting to me so far. Let's see. Dogs really do help ground the energy. People are often like, why do you have your dogs on the channel? And it's because they do ground the energy a lot, for not only for me when I'm pulling the cards, but for you guys too, And grounding's a good thing. You become more intuitive. You become more in tune. You become calmer. There's a lot of good advantages to dogs, which is why I designed this mug, Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot. You might enjoy this. It's my limited edition for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Large thanks to you, Taurus. Okay. This card had the most energy as I pulled it. This is 10 of Wands, so it's success. And this is in your extended future position. But I wanted to start there because, wow, big success coming up, especially now through the end of the year, Taurus, okay? And I'm sorry, I'm all over the place this morning. I need more grounding, right? These are available on my Shopify store, and I'll put a link. If you click those 3 dots under the video, it'll take you to the link. So there's something here, Taurus, that you have separated from, is what I'm seeing. It looks like you're making some sort of a major life change. There's been some of you have pulled up roots and done something completely new. Maybe you've gotten a new job. Maybe you have decided to have new people in your friends group or in your circle. Yeah, in your circle especially is what I get with this 3 of Pentacles. Or you're going to. Again, this is future. I'm reading this all out of order right now because there's a story coming through here already that I want to just dive into instead of just going card by card. So I'm just going to tell you the story I'm seeing here with these cards. And there's something here, Taurus, with you. You know what they say, our biggest influence are the 5 people who are closest to us in our circle. Whether it's And I do include dogs in that, you know, because some people's pets, your cats, your dogs, your horses, whoever, I say whoever because, you know, they're very wise beings. So whether they're people or animals, whoever your 5 closest beings are around you have the biggest influence. And what I'm saying is I think you're either changing that circle around you because you've upgraded. I see a lot of upgrading with Taurus in this reading, and I'll get to that. But also, I think you might be just adding somebody. Okay, I think you're adding a new energy to your main circle. Okay, they say you can tell a lot about your own personality by the 5 people closest to you in your circle, but those circles change over time. You know, you probably don't have the same 5 people in your circle now that you did when you were 16, for instance, right? So it changes, you know, it evolves, it upgrades. And the same thing with spirit guides. Your spirit guides come and go. And you'll have certain spirit guides that come in to help you with relationships. And then if you start a business, you might feel a different energy come in. You know, you might have a spirit guide that comes in and helps you with business and things like that. So let me, these 2 things really are catching my attention. And I'm going to go back and look at the rest of these cards. But wow, it's like new job and hard work and hard success, right? Work hard, play hard is kind of what I'm getting here. So there's a lot of success coming in, Taurus, at this time. And people are seeing you as really being into your feels a little bit at this time. I feel like people are sensing with you, regardless of your age, a maturity, a grounded maturity at this time with this King of Cups. And also that you're a good listener. I feel like there's these new people in your circle in particular are feeling that you're the King of Cups, Taurus, at this time, being a very good listener and really grounded and really nice to be around, like you're drawing people in to you at this time is what I feel, rather than keeping people at a distance. But Chippy gave you this card of 7 of Swords. It's like you've already seen through the sneaky people. You still do, I'm sorry, tripping over my words. You do still have this aura of protection over you with that umbrella in this deck, okay? And, you know, he pulled this like it's important at this time, okay? So you walked away from something with this 3 of Swords, really significant, but it's reversed. So it's not real painful when it's reversed. It just is. You know, it's like something separated, you pushed some people away. I think you changed your friend group or your job or maybe whatever family members you're relating to and things like that. Your crossing card is this major life change. Okay, this is in your challenge position at this time, Taurus, that you've made some big changes, you know. And I was seeing this in the last reading, like this bombshell blow up in your life, you know, that's taking you into all the success. So when we get over here into your energy, we have got the 4 of Wands, but it is reversed, again, pulling up roots and walking away from something. Here's your 8 of Cups. So I do see, and this is all reversed, you know, it's like it's already happened, but it is still, again, fresh in your energy at this time, Taurus. Yeah, you definitely pulled up roots and said goodbye to something. You're like, no, I'm not gonna climb that ladder anymore. I'm gonna keep moving on. And what's moving into the past is your 5 of Pentacles, again, reversed. You know, I feel like you went through something where you were feeling really left out in the cold. I should show you the card. I feel like you were feeling left out, or maybe you wanted to be left out in this situation too, like you were guarding yourself. You know, I see you kind of like, I don't want to be in that anymore. And maybe it was making you lose money and stuff. 5 of Pentacles is often a money loss kind of card. It's all kinds of losses. It's losses and grief and different things like that. But that's going into your past, so it doesn't even matter, because what's coming up in the future is what I already went over, and I'm going to dig into this and clarify it some more, having to do with something new in your immediate future, new circle of people, maybe new job, new co-workers around you, things like that. But also we've got this this 10 of Wands, which is you kind of carrying a heavy load. It can be a feeling of burdensome success, but I don't feel like it's going to always be that way, okay? Because I do see you over here at the end healing from something with this Four of Swords. So if something's coming back together for you, Taurus, at this time. And your hopes and fears is this Knight of Pentacles, okay? Reversed. Almost like, am I going too slow? Or, you know, am I going to make the finish line? Like what's going to happen? You know, what's going to happen here? And I feel this angst of, I need to hurry up, okay? But you have to heal in the time it takes. You can't rush healing, unfortunately, right? So let's do a little bit of clarification and see what else we've got coming up. Actually, I really like these cards for Taurus. These are my Wild Reflections cards. Love these. All right, let's see. Speaking of hitting the finish line, I don't mean to keep talking about my mug, but it somehow seems significant to you all. I did this checkered flag on this for reaching 100,000 subscribers for going across the finish line. And it does say Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot, 100,000 subscribers agree, and that sort of thing. And it does make me think of, you can't rush things. I mean, things happen in the time it takes. Even if you're in a race, and I wasn't actually trying to race this, but it did feel good to cross that finish line of 100,000. So thank you, Taurus. But I do see you crossing the finish line with this healing, okay? And it's getting there. This is your final outcome. I feel like you've healed from something. You've got this great success coming in, major life change, which might feel exciting and challenging and maybe a bit of a problem sometimes too with this. But you have angels around you, Taurus, okay? And I always see angels around Taurus in particular when I do readings. So it's one of the reasons I love reading for Taurus, because you all draw in angels, you know? And I love communicating with angels. So there you go. So let's look at this a little bit. Okay, we've got the World card here, clarifying the first couple of cards that came up, which is these two. Okay, so we've got Chippy's card of the Seven of Swords coming up, protecting yourself because of this heartache that happened, this separation. But it's not as much of a heartache now as it was. Things are coming together with this World card, Taurus. This is everything coming full circle and success, okay? And that's really significant. So whatever you went through that you either walked away from or whatever, it is coming back. I mean, it's not coming back. I'm saying things are coming together for you now in a very good way because you upgraded. As I said earlier, this is all about the upgrading. This is all about going to the next level, Taurus. And you certainly have. If you didn't see the last reading I did for you, okay, cards are going everywhere. If you didn't see the last reading about bombshell news and all that, this relates to that reading. So watch it too. I'll put a link to that at the end too. But this relates to it because this is you upgrading. This is spiritual graduation, you know, with the World card. And it's right next to Judgment. These are huge cards, Taurus. Huge, powerful, upgrading cards. Both of them meaning some sort of graduation, a transformation, a metamorphosis, you know, like the butterfly coming out of its cocoon. You know, it's that sort of energy. Yeah, and Eight of Swords. You got out of the trap. Eight of Swords is an oppressive situation that you got out of and made this major change. And you may have chosen to do it, or it may have been chosen for you by your guides and angels. Let's ask about this pulling up roots. I think some of you may have sold a house. You may have gotten out of a commitment of some sort, a relationship. Let's see. Yeah, you decided to do something totally new. Look at this Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna just go grow something new. I'm gonna pull up all the weeds, right? This is like gardening. You know, this is like you pull up the weeds. You might pull up your old flowers or your old crop or garden or whatever and go, no, this year I'm gonna grow this instead. You know, and that relates to this year I'm gonna start you know, working on this job or that project or with these people instead of those people. You know, it's choosing between doing something new. You had success, but now you're going to go do something new. Yeah, totally good. And, you know, right alongside that, I don't even think we need to clarify this. We've got 8 of Cups. You walked away. You said goodbye. Did something new. And whatever was causing you grief, feeling of loss, feeling left out, you walked away from it. 5 of Pentacles in the past. So let's clarify your 3 of Pentacles in your immediate future. And this is about the collaboration. New circle of friends, new job. Often a new job. Oh, look at this. Sometimes a new relationship. Here's Ace of Cups. Whatever this is that you're got new people around you, this is having to do with you opening your heart again, which goes right along with what I said earlier about this King of Cups. Because King of Cups is more open, excuse me, a really good listener. This rain this morning is activating my allergies a little bit. Let's have more coffee. That fixes everything, right? I see you being more open, Taurus. I see you being a very good listener. Your heart is opening up with this King of Cups energy of people seeing you in that way. Let's ask who's seeing you in that way. Oh, and here we've got, what is this? Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's something that's come rushing in around you, or somebody who's come in quickly with this Knight of Swords, a rushing sort of energy towards you. Could be somebody that rides a motorcycle. You know, did you see this card? Did I hold it up long enough? Let's see. Yeah, and Page of Cups. So Page of Cups and Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody came in and is seeing you in this way. And this could even be a younger person. It could, for some of you, even be children, you know, father and children, or somebody who sees you as a father figure or even a mother figure. In a collective reading, this could be a Queen of Cups, okay? So, you know, either way, something's happening fast here. They saw you either making a change in a fast sort of way. Let me get one more on that. Definitely a younger person, some sort of a message or some sort of message came into you quickly that made you sort of glow, have a heart glow, you know, is what I'm talking about. And a Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So there could be a Queen of Pentacles seeing you as this open, you know, with your open energy. You know, King of Cups is somebody with high emotional IQ. All right. So when I look at this, I feel like this person who's very grounded with money or maybe involved in the job sees you as this very grounded, good, you know, good listener, somebody they want to be around. And this could have been some kind of message of love, and this became a couple. Taurus, you, okay? So I don't know which one of these you are, most likely this one, because this is the one that came up, okay? Let's go over here and clarify your healing card. Okay, so 4 of Swords, Taurus, is having to do with healing, maybe taking some time to yourself, maybe introspection and that sort of thing. It's clarified by the Page of Pentacles, yeah. So there's something here about you're learning some new things. Okay, Taurus, maybe you learned some new things that caused you to start to heal, or maybe you learned something that made you start to be very introspective about something. And this is your final outcome, and I feel like this is where you're going at this time. It's like you're proceeding with caution. You're protecting yourself. You've got this kind of veil of protection over you that Chippy pulled earlier. It's funny, his cards, no matter which one he pulls every reading, he's always right. It's like he pulled this, and this is the final outcome. And I see now how all of this, I didn't see it at first, but I do now, how all of this is going together. You are protecting yourself because you're healing from something that you walked away from, whether it's a job or family or, you know, a relationship or something like that. Something you said goodbye to, and you're protecting yourself with that umbrella, okay? I know it's not the classic meaning of Seven of Swords in all decks, but it definitely is in this deck, okay? And when I look over at this, you are coming back together, coming full circle. I said this earlier. Look at this World card that came up earlier. Everything's coming together for you, Taurus. I mean, I saw it last reading. I see it in this one. They're going a little bit deeper as to why in this reading. And the last one, they were just like boom, boom, boom with everything. And this reading's like, yeah, Taurus, this is what's happening for you. And this is why it's happening. Let's get a final outcome here for you. I may, I don't have time this morning because I have to be somewhere. I may come in later and do an extended reading and add it to this. It won't be attached right away, but if I decide to do, if I can find time to do an extended, I want to for you on this. I know you all have enjoyed those, and I appreciate your support on that. So we'll see. It won't be right away. Okay. All right. But look for it later. You know, if you watch this, come back and look for it like next day. All right. So your final outcome is some kind of a celebration. Wow. Yeah, we've got Three of Pentacles here and more collaboration as well. So we had your Three of Pentacles in your immediate future, and we have Three of Pentacles as an overview card too, just anything you needed to know. There are new people coming in. Let's get one more, clarify that. New circle of friends. You might be going on a vacation. Yeah, there's a whole new beginning. Here's the Death card. Whole new beginning here for you, Taurus. This is so exciting. You know, when I get this new beginning card like this, and Judgment, and the World card, and the Ace of Cups, this is amazing, Taurus. Like, I'm so excited for you. I love when I see the World card because it really tells me not only happiness and things like that, which is great on its own. Look at the sun coming out. Can you see it? Sun's like peeking in the window on this. It's like you upgrading to a new spiritual level, which is really, really cool. Well, thank you all for being here, Taurus, and thank you so much for being subscribers and members and sending your Cash App donations. And you know, some of you said, you know, buy Chippy and Sparky and Zorro some cookies. And you all are so sweet to my dogs, and that's why they respond to your energy so much. Chippy just could not wait to get in here to do your reading today. You want to tell Taurus goodbye? Yeah, tell Taurus goodbye. Can you tell him goodbye? You too sleepy? Okay. I never record this time of morning, but I had to be somewhere, and I didn't want to miss your reading this morning, Taurus. So I've got Chippy up extra early. You sleepy, aren't you? Okay. He is going to be doing a Halloween reading for you all soon. Actually, all three of the dogs are. We have something fun planned, so look for that coming up in the next week or so. Okay. Sometimes YouTube doesn't push out his notifications because his channel's so new. But he's crossed over 3,600 subscribers thanks to you all. So Chippy, tell him thank you. He's wagging his tail. I don't know if you could see him. There's his tail wagging. So anyway, thank you for support. He's just lots of fun, and we just have fun on his channel. You know, they are authentic tarot readings for sure, because he does know his stuff somehow. I don't know. He's like some reincarnated psychic or something. I don't know. But I'm lucky to have him, and I like sharing him. So, but we have fun on his channel. So anyway, I'm rambling on. It's always good to hang out with you, Taurus. I feel like I've got a group of friends here, so I always end up chatting with you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon. And be sure to watch Chippy's reading. It's right here. Okay? All right. Bye.